3 months ago, I realized I was using Claude completely wrong. And the crazy part is, it had nothing to do with prompting. I wasn't using the wrong model. I wasn't writing bad instructions. I wasn't missing some secret prompt engineering trick that only AI experts knew about. The problem was that I was ignoring one of the most powerful features Claude has slash commands. And after spending the last few months testing workflows, building AI agents, creating content, and automating businesses with Claude, I found a handful of commands that completely changed how I work. Some save hours every week. Some dramatically improve output quality. Some prevent Claude from making expensive mistakes. And the last one is a custom command that I now use before almost every important project because it consistently produces better results than jumping straight into the task. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 6 commands I use every day, exactly when to use them, and why they matter. But before we jump into the commands themselves, there's something important you need to understand. Most people think Claude is a chatbot. The best users think of Claude as an operating system. That's a completely different mindset because once you stop treating Claude like a chatbot and start treating it like a system, everything changes. And the first command is the perfect example because it solves one of the biggest mistakes I see people making. /clear. Now, I know that doesn't sound exciting. Nobody sees the command /clear and thinks, wow, this is going to change my workflow. But trust me, this command is massively underrated, and here is why. Every conversation you have with Claude creates context. Claude remembers what you've been talking about, what files you've uploaded, what tasks you've been working on, and what decisions have already been made. That's useful until it isn't. Let's say you're spending an hour building an AI agent. Then you're done. And now you want Claude to help create content for you. The problem is Claude is still carrying around everything from that AI agent project, the architecture, the code, the workflows, the debugging, the notes, all of it. And every time Claude responds, it's rereading and processing that information. You're essentially forcing Claude to carry a backpack full of stuff it no longer needs. The bigger the backpack gets, the slower and less efficient things become. That's why I use /clear every time I switch projects. Finished building an automation, /clear. Done writing content, /clear. Moving from business strategy to coding, /clear. Think of it as closing browser tabs. Sure, you can keep 150 tabs open, but eventually your computer slows down. The same thing happens with Claude. A clean context creates cleaner thinking. And honestly, this one command alone will probably save you money, save tokens, and improve output quality. But let's say you're starting a brand new project, and that's where command number 2 comes in. And in my opinion, this is one of the most important commands Claude has, /plan. If you've ever had Claude build the wrong thing, you're going to love this one. Because most people ask Claude to do something and Claude immediately starts doing it. Build a website, create an AI agent, write a business plan, generate a sales funnel, and Claude gets to work. That sounds great until you realize 10 minutes later that Claude misunderstood what you actually wanted. Now you've wasted time, you've wasted tokens, and you're probably frustrated. /plan solves this problem. Instead of immediately executing a task, Claude pauses. It analyzes the request, it researches the project, it identifies dependencies, it breaks the project into stages. And most importantly, it tells you exactly how it's going to approach the problem before it starts working. Think about how valuable that is. Imagine hiring a contractor to build a house. Would you rather they immediately start swinging a hammer, or would you rather they show you blueprints first? That's essentially what /plan does. And I use it constantly. Anytime I'm building a new AI automation, anytime I'm creating a business workflow, anytime I'm developing a product, I start with /plan. Because 5 minutes spent reviewing a plan can save hours of fixing mistakes later. But here's where things get interesting. Let's say you approve the plan, Claude starts working. Everything looks great. Then 20 minutes later, you realize something has gone horribly wrong. Maybe Claude misunderstood a requirement. Maybe it changed files you didn't want changed. Maybe it went down a path that wasn't ideal. That's where command number 3 becomes your best friend, /rewind. This command has saved me more headaches than I can count because eventually Claude will make mistakes. Not because Claude is bad, but because every complex project involves decisions. And sometimes those decisions are not the ones that you wanted. Without slash rewind, you're stuck manually undoing changes, trying to remember what happened, trying to reconstruct previous versions. It's a mess. With slash rewind, you simply jump back to an earlier checkpoint. Think of it like save file in a video game. You load the checkpoint. Claude restores the conversation, Claude restores the project state, and you're immediately back before mistakes happen. I've used this a while building automations. I've used it while writing code. I've used it while creating content systems, and every single time it feels like magic. Now, at this point, we've covered commands that help you avoid mistakes. But the next command is where Claude starts feeling less like a chatbot and more like an actual team slash agents. This command completely changed the way I think about AI. Most people approach Claude like this: one task, one chat, one brain. But real businesses don't work that way. Real businesses use specialists. They have researchers, strategists, developers, analysts, people who review. Everyone has a role. And that's exactly what agents allow you to create. Instead of one Claude doing everything, Claude can create specialized workers. One agent researches, another agent reviews, another agent validates, another agent identifies weaknesses. And suddenly you're not working with one perspective. You're working with multiple perspectives. Here's an example. Let's say I'm building an AI lead generation system. I'll have one agent focused entirely on researching acquisition channels, a second agent focused on workflow design, a third agent focused on implementation, and a fourth agent looking for flaws. The quality difference is massive because specialists almost always outperform generalists. And that's exactly what agents give you: a team instead of a single worker. But even the best team has a problem. They forget things, which brings us to command number 5, slash memory. This command becomes more valuable the longer you're using Claude because repetition is one of the biggest productivity killers. Think about how many times you've told Claude the same thing. Use this writing style, follow this framework, write shorter paragraphs, use more storytelling, structure scripts this way, avoid mistakes. Eventually, it becomes exhausting. Memory fixes that. Instead of repeating yourself over and over, Claude remembers important preferences and instructions. For example, if you're a YouTube creator, Claude can remember your preferred script structure. If you're building automations, Claude can remember your preferred architecture. If you're running a business, Claude can remember your operating principles. The result is simple: less repetition, better consistency, faster execution, and over time, Claude starts feeling increasingly personalized, almost like you've trained your own AI teammate. Now, there's one more command I use constantly that most people completely ignore: slash status. And while it isn't flashy as agents or memory, it's incredibly useful because visibility matters. The more complex your projects become, the more important it becomes to understand what's happening behind the scenes. Slash status gives you insight into your environment: context usage, model information, project details, resource consumption. Think about it this way. If you're driving a car, would you want a dashboard? Of course. You want to know your speed, your fuel level, engine status, warnings. Claude is no different. The more visibility you have, the better decisions you can make. And this brings us to the command that has had the biggest impact on my workflow: the custom command. Because honestly, I think most people are asking the wrong question. They ask, what's the best prompt? What's the best model? What's the best AI tool? But those aren't the questions that matter. The better question is, what is the best system? The custom command I use is called slash challenge. And before Claude touches any important project, I run this. Here's exactly what it does. First, Claude asks me 5 clarifying questions, not 1, but 5. Second, it identifies assumptions I'm making. Third, it challenges weak logic. Fourth, it proposes alternative approaches. Fifth, it creates a detailed execution plan. Only then does it begin to work. And the difference is incredible. Because most bad AI outputs don't happen because the model is weak. They happen because the instructions are incomplete. The user knows what they want, but they haven't communicated it clearly. The extra questions force clarity. The challenges expose blind spots. The alternatives reveal opportunities, and the plan creates alignment. The result is dramatically better outputs, better business strategies, better automations, better content, better products. Everything improves. And that's really the lesson I want you to take away from this video. The biggest productivity gains don't come from better prompts, they come from better systems. Most people are trying to become prompt engineers. The best users are becoming workflow engineers. They are creating repeatable processes. They are eliminating mistakes. They are building systems that generate consistently high quality results. And that's exactly why slash commands matter. They're not shortcuts, they're not workflows, they're not hacks. They are systems, and systems scale. So if you're serious about getting better results from Claude, stop obsessing over finding the perfect prompt. Start building better workflows. Because once you do that, Claude stops feeling like a chatbot and starts feeling like an entire team working alongside you. And in my experience, that's when the real magic happens. If you want custom slash command workflows, along with exact commands and templates that I use for AI agents, check the link in the description. We have an AI community there that you can join for free. And if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.